Hi friends and friendly subscribers, welcome back to my channel. This is Inner Heal Tarot, and today we're going to do energy pairing between Unfolding Path Tarot and the Fifth Spirit Tarot. Okay, yeah, I like this both deck because it's like to me it's almost Valentine's Day, right? And it's about loving. But what is loving actually? And one path of loving is loving everyone as a diverse person. That is really captured well in both of this deck actually. So what I'm trying to say is both deck captured a lot of different people as a representation of the archetype in the deck. That's a very compelling idea actually, and quite modern way to see and read with the tarot methods. And the way I see it, sometimes life can be overwhelming, right? And sometimes we're kind of encountered things or people that's very diverse from us, especially if you live in the big city like LA, New York, you know, or like me in London, or basically most of the major cities in the world are populated with diverse population, especially in Europe, because of the war, because of many things, you know, refugees volumes, you know. So that's why sometimes you met with a situation where you don't understand things, right? And I feel that having a diverse tarot deck can help you know, alleviate the situation and to see things from different point of view. And the way archetypes depicted in this text are really not mind-boggling, but it's really offer different way of seeing things. Okay, so let's do the energy pairing with the silent flip through. But before we do that, don't forget what? Da, 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 da. Yes, don't forget to subscribe, share, and comments in this video. And if you like my channel, you coming back more and more, please consider to subscribe, because it's only like 10% of the total people that actually watch my channel subscribe. So please join those 10%. I would be very happy, and thank you so much already to watch my channel. You know, I'm really happy, and I hope my videos are useful and helpful for your own tarot study and tarot reading as well. Okay, so, and also you can check my bio, all of that's later. Okay, thank you so much guys, and let's do this energy pairing. Enjoy. Okay, guys, we just did the energy pairing by silent flip through both decks, and yeah, I don't know what to say. It's a bit shocking actually, because in a lot of ways they're more similar than different, and it's also have a lot of story. I feel like very similar in a way, you know. For example, um I mean, in the unfolding path tarot, I feel that there is more otherworldly feeling to it, and the Fifth Spirit tarot, despite the name is the Fifth Spirit, but actually in reality the depiction in the deck is really down to earth actually. And it's when I see next to each other, it feels to me that this is very everyday life kind of a tarot deck kind of thing, and something that you want to bring around if you like living or working in a diverse places or something like that. And it's very fun. Both are very fun to do, like a pairing energy actually. Let's start with the with the major arcana. Look like they look at each other. It's already like very connecting as well, you know. It's very cute. The magician is the magician, I feel. I like the high priestess ones. They both deck is like having the moon periods on top of it, the cycle of the moon, both of it, and both of it have like the pomegranate, you know. It feels to me that the modern high priestess are very go down to the essence, really go to the essence, you know, like the secret knowledge, and here is in the box. It feels like very mysterious, both of them, and it feels like this is also the feeling that I get in some of the pictures depicted. Like the Fifth Spirit tarot character are the younger version of the unfolding path tarot. I will tell you what I meant. Okay, so this lady looks like the younger version of this lady, for example. It's very fun actually to see this. Okay, the Empress is the Empress. It's also still have the pomegranate from the High Priestess. It's cool. Some of the depiction is more gender bending, and this guy could be this guy, but I hope not actually, because I like the men as men, not actually the men as the transgender. I mean, it's for my taste, okay? It's not like saying transgender woman it's bad or something like that, but it can be like this person. Look at even this, you know, what he has in his head and what he has in his forehead is almost similar. So that's what I meant by the person in the Fifth Spirit tarot could be the younger version of the unfolding path tarot. It's very interesting. Or otherwise, like the ministers and the modern pastor, something like this. And this also very interesting, because this is like a different background couple, and this one is like loving yourself, loving the shadow self. It's very beautiful. Both of them are very unique and beautiful actually. This is what I meant by the unfolding path is more mystical, and this one, the Fifth Spirit, is more everyday life with the Chariot, you know. This is what I meant. The same reason is very everyday life, you know, like the dog is her emotional support, being with her, that give her strength, which is this one is more mythological lion, I feel, and inner strength that she has. It's very beautiful, both of them. Very, very beautiful. The Hermit. Well, anyway, let me just cut it short, otherwise we will do this in double time, right? um the last one is from the major arcana, is the Wheel of Fortune that I want to talk about. It's yeah, both of them has like this feeling you make your own luck, you know. It's in a lot of older version of Rider Waite Smith, Wheel of Fortune is Wheel of Fortune. It's a blessing from the above. You have nothing to do with it. But a lot of the new deck, I feel that you make your own luck as well. It's not everything depending on the destiny, but you have to work for it, work for your fortune, you know. So this is a very active Wheel of Fortune. So let's start to talk about let's talk about one more thing that I want to, yeah, and the moon, it's very interesting. This person can be this person as well, you know. And the world, okay, one last thing then. By the way, I just reminded by this Judgment card. It feels to me that this is like Michael Jackson, you know. And he's ascended already with the red jacket. It's beautiful. So yeah, one thing that I want to say about the world cards from both tarot deck, it's depicting with the full-figured woman. It's not just saying about the body positivity, but also it feels like it's more like a fullness of a cycle, you know. Yeah, and it's like a glow up kind of thing. Basically, it's you live this cycle fully. It's not just like, you know, full-figured woman that depicted in two decks. That's how I see it. But of course, also to have both of them is like normal figure woman, actually, especially this one, not like super skinny in like most of the old tarot deck, depicting like a almost virginal like 14-15-year-old body, something like this. And it's kind of, when I see these two cards compared to that, it's a bit anemic, a little bit. I mean, it's not like I'm body shaming skinny women and make the goddess of a full figure woman. No, it's just my impression, okay? You can take it or leave it. It's just my impression. And for me, the full figured woman, it's also depicting the fullness of the cycle, that you really did the best that you could and you're moving up, basically. So it's really nice to see in both cards. You see what I mean? This is like very with the Ace of Wands here, this is like quite mythical, and this is more practical way. So that's the theme of the Wands as well. And yeah, let me talk quick about, oh, one thing that I want to talk about is this card. Sorry. The Five of Wands. To me, it's very interesting to have both decks in a peepish style, instead of having a figure in it. It's kind of make me feel very now, you know, a very today's world, where a lot of like arguments or a lot of discussions is only held in the realm of the internet and YouTube channels and, you know, Reddit or something like that. It's hardly when we have a discussion, it's hardly in person anymore. Either it's like a big protest or something like that, where people against the authority, or it's online. You know. And the Five of Wands that depicting in here makes me feel like depicting exactly what happened during the pandemic, and people start to have like words, warring words in the internet a lot, you know. Where is it come from, the virus, things like this. It's a very recent time, if I want to say. It's very COVID, resisting COVID time deck. That's what I want to say. It's very interesting. And also I would like to say about the Queen of Wands. And this Queen of Wands, and because this Queen of Wands to me like look like a like Tina Turner. And what I'm about to say is like a lot of the person in this deck looks like a actor or celebrities in the UK and in the world basically. But in this particular archetype, Queen of Wands, she looks like someone that's being depicted as her own, whereas this one looks like Tina Turner. And both have like this kind of Sekhmet, the goddess with the head of the lion energy, you know. It's very interesting. Yeah. And then what else? Oh yes, I would like to talk about the Eight of Cups as well. It's very interesting. Like, okay, this one is more like a regular Rider White Smith style, that someone is leaving the emotional situation, right? The one that unique is in here. It's depicting leaving a place that have a lot of leak in the house. So it feels to me that it's a new way also to see the Eight of Cups energy, where like you don't feel safe in a place anymore, in a house anymore, where the emotional that's supposed to be emotional, you can say it hooks, or you know, other people sending bad vibes to you, or it's just something that is not safe anymore, you know. Probably like you feel emotionally threatened in this space, and you just, when you're emotionally threatened, you want to leave, right? You don't want to stay. And the feeling is like you're living in a place with a lot of leak when it's raining. It's a very unique way to depict the Eight of Cups. Beautiful. And the Nine of Cups in here is like, with this being the Greek podium, and putting a lot of old stuff, old pots and cups as in a pedestal. It feels to me that it's such a joy to be able to in control with so many different emotions that probably you inherited from your grandparents, your heritage, you know. And this one also, you know, the cups that depicted in this deck is, it's like the cups of the Magdalene cups in Indiana Jones. If you're such an oldie like me, there's a Indiana Jones movie where they try to find the Holy Grail in the shape of cups, right? And the cup is not and in that cave there's so many different cups, like a beautiful cups like this. And the Nazi guy, he chose the one that's the most beautiful cups, the more elaborate cups, and put the water there and drink, and immediately become a skeleton. And so Indiana Jones, being Indiana Jones, that is going to have like the fifth movie in this year, I believe. Spoiler alert. So he's being wise, and he chose like the simplest cups there, and it's correct because he's used the cups to fill with the holy water and put on the belly of his friend that got shot, and it healed immediately. So it seems like, whereas in here it's like you know, you win the control, and able to transmute the energy of the people before you, your ancestor, instead of just drinking it again and redoing the cycle all over again, like the Nazi guy in the Indiana Jones movie. And instead of that, you're decided not to take it and just put it in a pedestal, in this pedestal, and then just like, thank you for giving me these emotions, and I know that I'm not you, and this is like your gift to me to understand my boundary and play with my boundary and transmute it. And in a way, it's kind of like you transmuted it into the Indiana Jones cups here, and you're free. The Nine of Cups is a freedom. In here is free. You see, like, this is like very relatable between the two decks. It's very beautiful. Yeah. Then Ten of Cups, of course. And you know, also the Page of Cups is very interesting to me, because both of deck have like some kind of you know, goldfish is the same goldfish as well, and this one has octopus in it. And so it's like they're starting to learn, both of these pages, they're starting to learn how to know their emotions from the animalistic, from the intuitive side first, you know. So it's very interesting. It's depicted as goldfish. Even there's a nugget, there's a gold in every single emotion that you feel, and it's the task of the pages to learn what is the nugget, what is the gold in this. Like, maybe we call anger is negative emotion, but it's not. Anger is actually just data that telling you that someone is crossing your boundaries, and there's a goldfish in it, why you feel that crossing their boundaries kind of feel. And that's the task of the pages. It's beautiful. Yeah. And the King of Cups also is quite similar. It's like this guy, it's slightly younger version of this guy, and this guy is more charming. I'm sorry, but because I think because of the goldfish, he still have the goldfish here. Okay, so yeah, the swords, the only thing that I want to say about the swords is the Four of Swords. Actually, it's very interesting. And yeah, what can I say with these two? I don't like this one so much in the Fifth Spirit, because it's kind of like, it's a bed bug, right? I don't really, I mean, it's not necessarily a bed bug, but it feels to me like a bed bug, especially next to this lady, like really sleeping in the bed. So even though it's actually a bug underneath the layer of what do you call it, earth, so to wait for the spring to come out again, but it feels to me like a bed bug. I don't like this card so much, but it's yeah, it's a playing thing, I guess. And what else? No, that's the only thing that I would like to say. So handsome King of Swords, it makes me feel like it's a, yeah, it's just really cool. You see, like the Ace of Pentacles as well. This is like really go down to earth, really literally sending this onion to earth. Whereas this is like, what is the harvest of the earth? You know, the flowers, the lilies. It's both are beautiful, actually. The abundance of earth, right? It's nice. What I want to say is, let's start with the Seven of Pentacles, actually, in this deck. So yeah, it's very interesting, the difference between these two, one is the sunflower, and one is peas. And yeah, to me it's again, it's kind of like really down to earth, what can I eat or something like that. It's more like a harvest, waiting for harvesting. And this one is like it's like I'm a florist kind of thing. It's, I don't know, it just makes me feel, even though it's the earth element, it feels a bit more ethereal in itself. This Eight of Pentacles are so brilliant next to each other. It's give me a totally different feeling of the same archetype. Okay, one is here, it's the woodsmith, if you can say it, and all of these tools is it's about handworking skills, you know, like appliance skill. And the other one is the ballerina. It's bodily skill. Both are both are bodily skill, but one is like the mental skill, one is physical skill, you know. Like a mental, I mean, both have mental skill as well, but I don't know, it's kind of like make my mind a little bit blow up a little bit, you know, because you need mental skill for both of the tasks, but one is more expressed on the things that they produce, and one is more expressed on on the body, I mean on the expression of the body, right? So it's very mind-blowing to me anyway. It's very beautiful. And the Nine of Pentacles, I said in the silent flip through of this one already, this one have a very interesting point of view of what is the success in business looks like, and this one is very practical. You get to eat a lot of good food and nourishing food. It's true. And the Ten of Pentacles, like, oh my god, how beautiful is this? This family looks like a family who live in this beautiful house, you know, so connected. Also the page is very beautiful, because it seems to me like this page is the younger version of this page, but they are still in the page process. They're not gone away from the page process yet. That's what I meant. The people in here, it looks like the younger version of the people here. The same with this, the Knight of Pentacles as well. Both are women. And this one is still like younger version of this lady, and she's like, you know, this lady have like plants with her, and this is her business, and this is like her as a younger version, try to find out what kind of plants working for her, that she can utilize to create her own business empire, you know. So beautiful. And this two Queen of Pentacles, it's saying like the connection with the natural world, and the bunnies is the same colors. I mean, it's, what can I say, you know? One is practical, one is more in luxurious feeling. It's poetic. The same with the King of Pentacles also. So yeah, I love both decks very much, and thank you so much for watching this video, and thank you also for the artist to create both of these decks. I truly enjoy both of them, and I hope this video can help you to choose either you want to work with one and another or another. The Unfolding Path Tarot is recently officially out of print. The indie deck version, which is this one, but then she will print it again with the publisher, and it will go into mass market. The same with the Fifth Spirit Tarot as well. The Fifth Spirit Tarot, I got the mass market version one because I don't know why I yeah, I didn't bother with the Kickstarter one, the indie one, but when I see the what do you call it, mass market one, it's looks quite the same with the indie deck one, so I just get it, you know. And yeah, so if you find this video helpful, please don't forget to subscribe, share, and comments. Check my bio if you want to help me further along this channel. There's my eBay store there. There's a Amazon link that can help me if you buy from the Amazon link. And then also jar tip me with the PayPal. So yeah, thank you so much guys for your time watching this video. I'm enjoying to make it. I hope you find it enjoyable too to watch, and useful as well for you for your tarot study. Okay, and thank you again, and see you in the next video. Bye.